Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Sephora haul update. Not just any Sephora haul update, the sale haul. And I threw in another one as well. I think it's going to be around 3 weeks. Usually I wait a full month for it, but I need to get caught up and we need to update you on the Sephora sale, what worked, what didn't, what I returned, what I kept, all the good, all the bad. You're going to find out here from those past videos. So if you are curious of how products are holding up, my full review on them, then you tuned into the right video. We're going to have to go through this fast because I have so much here. If you like Sephora haul updates, be sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know to continue to do these in the future. I find them really helpful personally, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And without further ado, let's jump into this Sephora sale haul update. Already losing my voice. Fantastic. As of the... What did I just say there? Oh, we're starting off good. Great. Good day. As of this moment, One Size Beauty has a chokehold on me. Honestly, I'm obsessed with their products. Actually, I used up their loose powder a while ago and hadn't repurchased it. That's on the way now. And I have a ton of stuff that I picked up during the sale and that other video that I was waiting for different colors to come back in stock. So we're going to start off with these products. This is one of my favorite products at the moment, and it is the Turn Up the Base powder from One Size Beauty. I have it in light 5, and it's a neutral rose undertone, and then medium 4 with a golden undertone. I also have fair 4, I think on the way to me too. It's an obsession, honestly. Like, I cannot get enough of this powder. I'm using the golden shade all over my face today, pressed into my skin, and I like to use the light 5 underneath my eyes when I don't want as much brightness underneath my eyes, and I can actually use this all over my face when I'm pretty fair. Both these colors are perfect for me if you're kind of my skin tone normally, or when I have a little bit of a tan going on. I probably could go even a little bit darker. I thought this was going to be too dark at first, but I probably could go just a smidge darker, I think, but overall it works pretty good. Like, it's matching me really nicely today. What I love about this powder is how smooth it makes your skin look. It provides a ton of coverage though, even with a light set from a brush. But if you pack this on with a puff, like you know I like to do, you're gonna get that full coverage look to the skin, super glam, and it doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It just is smoothing, like the most smoothing, flawless powder. So I have been obsessed with this more than any other product, honestly. Like, this is my new obsession for pressed powder if you want coverage. It is that good, buttery smooth, just perfection. Then I have 2 of the One Size blushes. These are the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trios, and initially I thought I really wanted the shade Fat Ass with a PH. Every time I say these names, like I just can't with the names. Fat Ass, we have Twerkalicious, Rosebud, and BBL in this palette. This is the blush trio in Fat Ass. I'm a child, okay? Like, I cannot swear and not laugh. And this is the Very That, which I ended up getting after the fact because I kept seeing Patrick Starr use this in his videos. And it looks so incredible. It's honestly better than how it looks like in the pan, because when I was looking at swatches of this, I need to show you. Stop talking about it, but here it is. When I look at this visually, I don't see this to be as appealing, honestly. But when this is applied to the skin, it is the most stunning, perfect blush, especially the cream. And you can really pump it up with that middle shade, and then you also have the more highlighty shades that you can provide the sheen. But I love these formulas right here, especially the cream. I think it's just the most gorgeous blush. Honestly, it's my favorite kind of tone right now. It's just so pretty. I had to go back and get this one, even though I bypassed it in the beginning because it honestly didn't look that appealing to me. Like, nothing special, but on the skin, you have to see Patrick's videos of him using this. Genuinely the most beautiful blush I've ever seen. Like, so pretty. So I've been using that one way more than Fat Ass. Lock it up, Cheryl. Lock it up. Now we have the One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. Love the name of this and the idea behind this product. So you have this for bronzing and sculpting. I have the shade Medium. And what makes this so special and unique is that you have warm, neutral, and cool. So you can get your perfect contour bronze with this depending on your skin tone. You can really mix and match and play it up. The only thing that makes this not as user-friendly, and I wish it was a little bit different, is how pigmented this is, which normally you think pigment, great, like I want that, but for bronzer and blush, for me personally, I want something that's buildable in formula. I don't want it to be like, I need to be careful right off the bat because I can go a little bit overboard. So this is very pigmented, great as eyeshadow too. I love to use it as that, but you just need to know that going in and also get your right shade, because if you go too dark, it's just gonna be a little too much because of the pigmentation of this. But I love this formula too. And it's hard for me to find bronzers that I really love, honestly, but I have two in this video to share with you. So been really, really loving this product. And I think it's genius, the undertones and how that's laid out. And then, of course, I love this. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 eyeshadow palette. It is the rose version. I have just one shade on my eyes. I use something else in my crease, but I put this on my lid for that sparkle that I have. But the tones in this are just so stunning to give that romantic rosy tone. And the mattes, especially in this, are so incredible, and obviously the glitter shimmery shades make this really special too, and the creams. You're not going to find creams with shadows often and that you can create depth with, which makes this extra special. But for me specifically, it's trying out the matte shades because that's typically what I tend to use. And the mattes in here are just so blendable and buttery and perfect in pigmentation and easy to blend out. You don't get a muddy mess. Things don't blend together. They really hold their own, but maintain their blendability. So you really get such a great formula, great finishes in this palette. You can really create some beautiful looks with it. So I've been having fun with this, wearing it today, but I put something else in my crease just because I wanted to match my cheeks, which you will see. I was gonna wear, I should stop stacking. I was gonna wear the Very That blush, but then I forgot. Have to save that for a Trying New Makeup. I don't think I've used that shade in a Trying New Makeup. Could be wrong though. Next, I have another palette. It is from Fenty Beauty. And when I first tried this out, I was honestly not sure about it, but I have fallen in love with this now too. I really love the tones of bronzer in here. Even the highlight I wasn't a fan of. I'm wearing this today. I actually am enjoying that now. At first, it is a little bit thicker. Compared to other highlights I have, it's not my favorite, but I'm still getting more use out of it than I thought I would from my initial first impression. So I'm really enjoying this and the color story in this as well. So you guys know I love these warm tones all over my eyes. I've been creating some really beautiful looks with this palette and it's just been a go-to, honestly. I'm wearing the bronzers today. I kind of mixed these three all and bronze up my face with that for this look today. And as I said, I'm wearing that highlight shade as well. I like to use this shade as a liner. I feel like it really brings out the green in my eyes for like a daily kind of smoky winged effect. And it's just great. Use it on your eyes, your face, whatever. Such a versatile little palette here that I've been actually really enjoying, which my initial first impression wasn't as great, but now I'm loving it. Then I end up picking up a new shade in the Huda Beauty powder, and I'm only mentioning this even though I've tried the formula before because of that new shade. It's in Cupcake, and I got this instead of Cherry Blossom because one, Cherry Blossom was out of stock, and two, I thought Cupcake would be a lighter pink tone and not so pink compared to Cherry Blossom and would be much more wearable for me. So I have been using this. I've showed it in a video and I've gone through an entire one of these in Pound Cake before. So I wanted to try out a more pink tone because I'm liking that sort of brightness underneath my eyes. Personally, I know it's hit or miss for everyone. Some people don't like that pink under eye. I'm a huge fan of it. So this powder has been working out really nice for me and I'm happy I picked up that shade. Makes me want to go back and pick up Pound Cake again because I forgot how much that powder is such a great loose powder for smoothing the skin, baking if that's something you like to do, and just completely setting the face for a flawless matte look. The next product I have here is from Glow Recipe. You guys know how much I love Glow Recipe. It is their Watermelon Glow sunscreen with an SPF of 50. I really like this because it's super thin and it reminds me of the niacinamide dewdrops if you have those, but just a little bit thicker because it is an SPF. This doesn't give any sort of white cast and I find it hydrating, just like those dewdrops. So that's why I really like this. It works really nicely underneath makeup or if you just want to throw sunscreen on your face because you should be doing that regardless all the time. I do like it. Would I repurchase this? on the fence about. I've never found a facial sunscreen that I just can't live without. There are a few that I go through in rotation just to switch it up, but if you have a facial sunscreen that you love, that doesn't leave a white cast, that doesn't break you out, that lays nicely underneath makeup, I have a lot that I need in a sunscreen. Let me know in the comments what your favorite one is, but it has to fulfill those things for me. This palette, I went back for it. It is so beautiful, and I've gotten so much use out of this, and I never thought I would have got the use that I have out of this. And I just created that rainbow under eye trend using it. Oh, I cannot get enough. I honestly want to wear rainbow under eyes every single day of my life. It was so pretty, but I used this palette. It is from Natasha Denona, and it is the pastel palette. I think it's the first time that Natasha Denona ever even commented on one of my photos was when I used this palette. So I was happy about that she commented on that, or the account, whatever, not her probably specifically. Anyways, I really love the color story in this. I wore this for Easter, and I've just been creating a ton of looks since. I just love it so much. It's just a pretty color story, and I love pastel eyeshadows. And these are pigmented pastel eyeshadows, which sometimes they just blend away. These ones hold their own. Just a fantastic formula. I love the midi sizes of the Natasha Denona palettes. The palette is just gorgeous in and of itself. I love the packaging of it, like the colors on it. Big fan. Before we continue on with our reviews, I'm going to tell you about the thing that I had to return, and it was the LYS Beauty Highlight. And I was waiting forever for that to come in stock, and the color is beautiful. It would make a perfect eyeshadow, honestly, but there was too big of glitters in it. You could see it deposited on my skin. It accentuated texture. It just honestly wasn't that flattering on me specifically. And I've loved everything from LYS that I've tried. I'm obsessed with the concealer, foundation, bronzer, translucent powder. I'm obsessed with the brand. Good price point, amazing packaging. It was just unfortunate that that product didn't work out for me, so I did end up returning that highlight just because I'm not a fan of glitter on my cheeks. Like I can't do it. My skin can't handle it. I'm textured, I have pores. I can't do glitter on the face. This blush, hard to get a hold of, but I managed to get a hold of it. It's from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. MakeupByCheryl used it on Kim Kardashian for the Oscars, which I actually just did a video if you want to go check that out. Also, this has been going viral on TikTok for that under eye pink trend, which I also did a video on if you want to go check that out too. I'll have those in the description box. You guys really enjoyed those past two videos, and those were some of my favorite I've filmed lately, honestly, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed the ideas. I love this color. A little goes a long way. It's just such a pretty, cool pink. Cool as in the undertone. Cool as in cool. I'm so loserish. That is the color right there. Just that Barbie pink. I love how blendable it is, how bright it is, how it can mix with your concealer. Like, it is such a versatile product that I've just been thoroughly enjoying. If you can get your hands on it, honestly, it's worth it. And there's another new shade from Rare Beauty. I think it's Joy. I can't remember the name, that I want to pick up as well. Have two more blushes, and honestly, I've picked up even more since. We're gonna get another Sephora haul soon, okay? So we have these blushes from the Sephora collection, which went viral on TikTok. Used them a million times, and this one specifically is the one that I'm wearing on my cheeks and in the crease of my eye. I almost hit myself in the face. Truly, I should not be filming right now. This is the color Flirted Up. It's just a really pretty, vibrant pink, and I also got the shade Love Child, and I even picked up more vibrant blushes. I think I picked up 3 more, 2 or 3. You'll see in the haul. I can't keep track at this point. So here are the colors here. Flirted Up, Love Child. I've used both on my channel. Love both these shades. Great price point. Love the packaging. These are so stunning, so I can see what all the hype is about. I'm hyped for these. I love Sephora collection products. Like, I've found some gems from Sephora collection. So don't sleep on the brand. Test out their products, especially these blushes when you can get your hands on them, because they have the best colors. And one of them that I haven't tried yet, I think might be a dupe for the Dior blush, which I need to test out side by side for you guys to see if it is a dupe, but if it is, I'll show you guys in a video. And then I picked up the new Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. I really enjoy this. It's a really great brow product for that laminated look, which you guys know I obviously like. And I love the design of this packaging because you can pull it off and you have a brush inside so you can comb out your brows. It's just a really great design because you have two sides to this depending on what you like to do with your brows. I tend to like to comb them out with this part and then just sweep this bristle edge, I guess, over the top to flatten them out so they're not so crazy. When the brow hairs are sticking straight up without being flattened out, I look really surprised. I used to not do that step and smooth it out, so look back, I've gone through a brow journey, but honestly, this brush is keeping me from the surprise look, which is nice. And if I had to choose, because I know some of you asked me this, I would still pick my Benefit Brow Gel over the Too Faced one, but if you want to try this out, it is a good one, and I really like the brush of it on it. What do we do next? I have a million fragrances. We'll get there. Next, I have the Refi Lip Pencil in the shade Fawn. I'm wearing this today on my lips, and I love the color. The only thing I don't like about this after using it a bit is that you can't sharpen it. So it has this kind of bulbous end, which isn't precise enough for me personally, so I wouldn't purchase this again. It does have a side where you can seal your lip liner and it's not moving anywhere, which is unique for this sort of product. Like, I've never seen anything like this. So that is what makes it special if that's something you want. But if you want precision, like, this isn't the lip pencil for you. I like wooden pencil formulas that I can sharpen and just get like super thin, precise line. Otherwise, my lips start looking a little bit sausagey at the end, like today. Let's just roast myself for the entire video, honestly. Beautiful color, nice formula, long wearing. It's just not precise enough for me. That's the only thing that I can say. I'm not going to return it. I'm going to use it up. Kind of pricey for the amount you get though, but you're also paying for that sealant, which I'm not touching. So it's just not a product that's useful for me. This product, so good. It is from Dr. Jart. It's the Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. I use this in a video that you need to see in action in order to understand my love for this, because it is a green color corrector SPF and it really pulls the redness out of my skin. You can see it. It almost looks like a tinted moisturizer on my skin. So just this with a little bit of concealer set with powder, I'm good to go. And Dr. Jart actually sent me a larger size in the mail. So thankful for that, because I just picked up the mini during the sale, but now I also have the larger size. Always can use some SPF. This is going to be perfect for the summer months coming up. It's going to be my go-to everyday product. Love this stuff. Not going to talk too long about this because you already know this is like my favorite skin tint at the moment from Beauty Blender. It's their Bounce Skin Tint, Always On Radiant Skin Tint, and I just picked up my summer color, which is medium 5. So have that. Already know my love for that product, so we're not going to talk about it any further. 2 more beauty items, then we're going to move on to fragrance, which I have too many. I'm not going to count. We have too many there. I have the NARS Liquid Blush in Orgasm, and this is different than the Orgasm in the powder, to me anyways. It doesn't have the gold kind of glitter in it. It's more of a matte blush, and it doesn't say that online. Just the color caught me off guard, honestly, because it's quite different from what you'd expect the powder shade to be if you're familiar with the powder, which is a cult classic. It's beautiful. I like it. I've been wearing it often, but it's just different than the powder. So really like this. This went viral on TikTok as well, but if I had to pick, I'd still get the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkasm or even the Rare Beauty, honestly. I'd purchase that over this one. The last makeup product I have, I'm actually going to put a little bit on. It is from Dior. It's their Lip Glow Oils, which also went viral. I had to pick up. Have the shade Rosewood here. The tone of this for me is perfection. I love rosy tones for every day. Just this with some lip liner is personally how I wear it. I don't often put this over top of a lip color just because I don't want to waste it. I just want that glossy look with a little bit of lip liner. Gorgeous. You don't need all these though, honestly, because they're very sheer. Like very, very sheer. So pick an undertone, even the clear, if you just want a super glossy look. Go with one, you're good. So whatever is in stock, pick up. I'm sure you'll like it because they all are very similar because they don't have much pigment to them. If you want pigment, you definitely don't want those. But if you just want a super glossy, natural tint to the lips, everyday sort of makeup, you would really like those. Now, I'm already laughing and choking apparently. Now we're moving on to fragrance, and you've heard so much about this if you've been keeping up with me. So I started off initially during the sale picking up the Clean Reserve Skin Scent. I loved it so much. First spray that I went back and got the full size. I am putting quite a dent in this. I cannot get enough of this scent. Honestly, this is my favorite scent right now. I can't even tell you what this does to me. I want to smell like this for the rest of my life. Like, bury me in this scent. Seriously, like, it is so incredible. If you love musk, you want to smell musky but a little bit sweet, super sexy. Like, this is a sexy scent to me. Get this scent. That is all. We have Kilian Angel Share, which I wanted in the travel size. I do have a dupe for this, which I really love as well. And this smells like a boozy apple pie to me. And I say that in every video I talk about it. I would not return this. I already knew I liked it. So I won't talk about this too long. It's just so good. More of a fall scent for me though, so I'm not picking it up too much now unless I want to smell like apple pie before bed or something. And then we have the new one from Sol de Janeiro in their body mist. It is number 68. It has Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and this, to me, smells exactly like Ariana Grande Cloud. If you're familiar with that, exactly. I couldn't tell the difference if you put both of them underneath my nose. They're identical to me, so if you love that, you'll love this, honestly. And probably my new favorite from Sol de Janeiro. Like, that takes over the original scent for me. If they made that in a deodorant, sign me up, because I use their original Sol de Janeiro scent in the deodorant. Please make that in the deodorant. Oh my goodness, that'd be life-changing for me. I have two fragrances here from the brand Fleur. I picked up Missing Person because of TikTok, and then Not Your Baby because I had a subscriber tell me to check out the notes that it's like Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom, which is a top 5 scent for me, all-time favorite. And holy cow, does Not Your Baby smell like Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. Really, really close. This has a few more notes to it. Jo Malone is more simple, which is my personal preference. However, so close that obviously I love that. Happy to have that in a travel size. And the Missing Person, everyone's going nuts for this. And me personally, it smells like more of a home scent. I can't envision myself wearing this on my body. I did keep it though. I like it, and I can see why people like the smell because it is very comforting, the smell of this, because it reminds me of my grandma's house, which I described in a couple videos as her place minus the cigarette smoke, which it does smell like, honestly. It smells like all the good to the house, but very, very comforting. More of a home scent for me though. So if you like scents similar to me, this isn't one that I'd wear on my body just because I don't want to smell like a home. Then the last two I have here are from Valentino. I picked up the new coral one, and then I also purchased the regular Born in Roma one in the travel size. And I cannot get enough of these two scents. Perfect for spring and summer. Honestly, this one is more summer for me than this one, but year round also. You could definitely wear these year round, but for me personally, it would be spring, summer. And I have a whole video on the notes and the differences between these if you want to check that out. I will also link that above for you to go see. I talk more in depth there. I also compare these to Dolce Vita if you're familiar with that Valentino scent as well. So that would be your best bet to check out. I don't want to go over them too much because I did a dedicated video on those scents. So kept those, love those. And that is everything for my past 3 Sephora videos that I had to go over for an update. Everything has been working out great except for that highlight. And there's some products I've deeply fallen in love with. As you can tell, I'm sure you can guess which ones they are. So I hope this video helps you out decide what's worth it, what's not, what you can pass on based on what's in your collection, the similarities, differences, whatever. I hope that I could break it down for you guys and really explain what's worth it or not, and my overall opinions on all this new product that has released and some ones that I just randomly decided to pick up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like these Sephora haul updates, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to continue doing these in the future. Helps out my channel. I appreciate you guys leaving likes, comments. Thank you for engaging with me. I cannot wait to talk to you in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you've picked up recently, what's worked, what hasn't, what in this video intrigues you, or what didn't work out. Have you had any products that you just totally didn't like me? I'd love to know in the comments as well. So talk to me there. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. If you have not subscribed already though, I would love for you to hit the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.